Man, I was so pumped to watch this movie, man. I've been waiting forever for an actual zombie movie. And then the movie started playing.
This place is a coffin.
This is not a test.
God damn, I really wish this movie was better. I mean, it had so much potential. I mean, all the zombie shit was pretty fucking awesome. World-ending apocalypses, especially a zombie apocalypse, it's my favorite kind of shit. It's really not that complicated, y'all. Stop trying to subvert our expectations. Stop trying to do something different with the genre. Just make a good fucking zombie movie. Stop trying to change it up. Somehow this movie managed to feel 100 times more boring than We Bury the Dead, and I fucking hated that movie. At least that one had some solid stylistic choices and was actually semi-consistent with its themes and ideas. It turns out This Is Not a Test is actually a test for the audience. How much patience do you have for this bullshit? Characters making dumbass decisions left and right. Zombies that inconsistently choose to chase someone or not. And apparently all adults in this world are complete idiots, assholes, and perverts. This movie stars a whole bunch of late 20s actors all pretending to be 17, 18-year-old high school students. I guess Hollywood really hasn't changed all that much. We follow these kids who are currently trying to bunker down inside of their high school because that is the one and only place to bunker down during a zombie apocalypse. Not stay in your homes, it's let's all race to the fucking high school because apparently we don't have enough doors to take care of. It's okay though, the windows are reinforced. Very much similar to Dawn of the Dead, our main characters do manage to bunker down pretty well inside of this school. So the main drama is of course between our characters, the stuff that they deal with personally. And of course, you know, other kinds of ridiculous shit that happens and then yeah. I gotta give credit where credit's due, and the first act of this movie was pretty exciting. I mean, the start of the apocalypse was pretty fun. It was pretty awesome. Every scene with zombies was exciting and scary and had my heart pumping. I mean, I just wanted more of it. When our characters are dashing down the road trying to make it somewhere and they got a whole pack of these things chasing after them, oh my goodness, I needed more of that. That's what I wanted. I want to see how our characters are dealing with this situation. How are they surviving? How are they fighting? And we do get a bit of that from the character portrayed by Cordion Moore. I believe that's how you pronounce his name, I'm not sure. But you know who doesn't do any of those things? Our main character portrayed by Olivia Holt. What the fuck is up with this bitch? She literally does nothing throughout this entire movie other than just fucking cry in a corner, constantly going off and doing things all by herself in the dark. This movie is a prime example of what not to do with a lead character in a zombie apocalypse. At least in We Bury the Dead, Daisy Ridley's character actually took some initiative. She actually was doing shit. She was a badass. Here, I don't know what the hell was happening. I mean, yeah, I get it. She's traumatized. She's dealing with a whole bunch of shit. But you know what? Everyone else is too. All of her fucking homies that are with her fighting this fucking zombie apocalypse are also dealing with their own shit. But for some reason, we need to care more about our main character's problems. So it's okay that our main character literally does nothing to help the rest of the team. I am not exaggerating when I say this. Olivia Holt's character does nothing throughout this entire fucking movie. Except maybe two scenes where she finally snaps out of her daydream and actually kind of does something to save someone or kind of save someone or stop something. Boy, oh boy, does this movie really have a problem trying to balance its themes, its ideas, and what it's trying to focus on. Because in one hand, this movie explores the emotional and physical abuse that a horrible father has done onto our main character and her sister, and in the other hand, it's a zombie apocalypse. How are these younglings going to survive and adapt to this situation? I'm not saying it's impossible to mix these two things together, but this movie seems to be struggling to figure out how to do it right. You know what movie does a really good job at combining trauma in a horrible situation where our main character needs to survive and uses her trauma, her experience to survive?
Your heart is pure.
Maybe the movie is trying to justify why Olivia Holt's character is such a useless ass bitch. It's because of her trauma, you know? It prevents her from actively involving herself with her teen. And if that's the case, why is she the main character? Because she's so uninteresting. Her character really could have been something if she actually applied her trauma to the current situation and showed us, the audience, that her past experiences is what allowed her to really survive and be able to cope and deal with the zombie apocalypse. And yeah, we do get some of that here, but I really wish that she just actually did more than just kind of soaping around. I meant to say moping around. Anyways, the moment the second act starts, where our characters are surviving inside of this school and don't have much to do other than just kind of hang out, wow, this movie just goes downhill so damn hard that I literally wanted to walk out multiple times, because every single route, every single other scene was a predictable garbage fest. Especially with the introduction of a character that is just so fucking dumb and a waste of time. It is so obviously filler to give our character something to do. Oh my god, why? And yes, our characters continue to make a whole bunch of dumbass decisions, and they also, for some reason, choose to not do certain things, even though previously we saw them take action. But oh, for this moment, our characters are just gonna kind of wait because they're a little scared or something. Oh, they're basically doing fucking nothing. We just saw them doing stuff with no fear, and now they're like, oh, I gotta stand back and do nothing because we need to let this scene play out. There are so many frustrating scenes within this movie that I just couldn't help but laugh at how ridiculous it all was. In my theater that barely had anyone in it, I was audibly saying, what the fuck? Why aren't they doing this? Why are they doing this instead? Why the fuck did they just leave that there? Why didn't they go and do this? Come on, some obvious shit. Of course, this movie's excuse is they're a bunch of horny young teenagers. They're not survivalists, okay? They don't know what they're doing. They're just trying to figure it out and survive. This movie is an adaptation of a book with the same title, and I've never read it. I don't know if it's any good, but I can tell you one thing. This movie ain't good. Production value-wise, it's a fine movie. It's an indie film, so I'm gonna let some things slide. Performances? You know, they were okay at best. None of them were bad, at least. But goddamn, is the writing for this movie just horrendous. It is just bad, terrible. It's like someone who just drafted a script and didn't actually go over it. They were like, fuck it, this is the best I can do. This is the best that we can do. I'm not gonna give it to anyone to look at it and maybe read through it and make sure the dialogue sounds right. No, we're just, fuck it. Yeah, the writing sucks. Y'all, this movie gets a don't waste your time. All right, that's enough of me. I'll catch you guys next time.